Yes, welcome back with myself, Luke. So, as you can see, Bitcoin is absolutely dumping down right now, just as predicted. Like I've been saying on my channel now for the past few days about this bearish, short-term bearish scenario. So, I'm going to show you the price targets in just a second, and what we need to watch to be very, very careful of to see. Basically, if we go past this support, then we're going to go a lot lower in Bitcoin. So stay tuned for that in just a second. We'll go over the Bitcoin price and the technicals in just a minute. Just jumping over into crypto bubbles and even coin market cap. Everything is bleeding, everything is down. Is this the time to start panicking? Should you sell your bags? The short answer is no, and I'm going to explain in just a second. So stay tuned for the video, and also don't panic. We're going to look at this in just a second. So again, none of what I say is financial advice. You could probably lose all your money if you listen to me. So this is just educational purposes only. 90% of people lose their money in investing, and probably the best thing to do right now is dollar cost average. I mean, it's the most boring thing, but it is probably the best thing when you are investing. So you're putting in what you can afford to lose. So just looking at the price now, the Bitcoin is down almost 6.5%. We're down over 4,500 USDT. So that's a massive candle wick, I think, on the 1 hour. It's just we just dropped off like a cliff here on the one hourly chart. But going back to the daily, of course, we've got this huge candle wick to the downside. Now, I have been talking about that there is a CME gap down here, 64k. Looks like it's going to get hit, and so in my opinion, we're going to come all the way down here. And one of my last videos, I have been talking about the candle wick here, that probably get filled. I know we came all the way down here, but we didn't fill it technically. We came about halfway, just over halfway, and this hasn't been filled. Usually these get filled up, especially if we go to the weekly. You'll see it even more clearly here. Let me get rid of that. It is on the weekly, it's this one, sorry, but then on the daily we've got this one as well. So we've got these two candle wicks, especially this one right now. I think this is going to get filled up. This one will be next, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. But just going back to the daily, if we go past, so we've got the CME gap around 64k, probably gets taken out, and then we've got this huge support here at 63,600, 63,700. If Bitcoin were to go below this, then I expect basically lights out, and we come all the way down to our price target. I know we've got some support here at 61, 60k. Probably another good line of support, but I just have this feeling if we do go below the 63,700 and below 63,500, then I think we're going to come crashing back down to 51k. Right now we also have we've got this M pattern forming. This can quickly turn into a W. I mean, we've got this, we could do a double bottom and then straight up. So that's also a possibility. That's why I think if we do we're seeing a huge sell-off right now. Just my short-term opinion is we're getting closer to that Bitcoin halving. I mean, it's just around the corner, and I have been talking about on my channel the volatility of this event. Is it a buy the rumor, sell the news event? Last cycle, just before the halving, we dropped 65%. Now, that was due to obviously the Black Swan event that happened. We all know what happened 4 years ago, but if we were to drop down 65%, where would that take us? So let's measure it from the top of today. Let's just imagine it's from here, 65%. I mean, it would take us all the way down to 24k. And personally, we're not going down to 24k. If that happens, I mean, that's a huge Black Swan event. That's just not happening. I mean, we've got huge support here. I don't think we'll go below 30k again. But what's for sure is we probably could come down to these three levels I've got here, 52, 44 and 38k, the Fibonacci retracement on the weekly. So just bear that in mind. Short term bearish, and obviously we're coming into that huge event. This is the month of the Bitcoin halving, which is massive. It's a catalyst for this cycle this year, and as soon as we get past that halving event, Bitcoin becomes more scarce, just as gold, probably even more scarce than gold, in my opinion, and I mean digital gold anyway. And then it's off to the races for the rest of this year. We're going to that six-figure Bitcoin, probably most likely by September, October. So I have been talking about this rolling over, and right now it's exactly happening, like I said. But of course, take what I say with a pinch of salt. It can reverse back on us, like I just mentioned. We could have at W, and that's it. So if you're day trading, then go ahead and short. You can use my link in the description below. If we go below this level, you can even enter a short now. Just keep type stop losses. I will not be entering a short. I don't even care if we go below 64k. I'm just waiting for a pullback. Maybe this is the time. Maybe this is the pullback I'm waiting for. And especially if we go back down to the levels of 51k, then I'll start looking at a trade around these three levels. So that's something I'm doing. I'm just looking for these three levels to go into a swing long position on Bitflex or Bybit, even in Binance as well. You can use that. And of course, if you're day trading, then you just have to go down to the lower time frames, maybe the 5 minute. Even the 1 minute, but for me that's it's not for me, day trading. So I'm just waiting for that pullback. As soon as the pullback comes, then I'll let you know when I jump into a trade. So yeah, short term, with 3 weeks to go with the halving, I do expect huge volatility. Could this be the start of that? Could we be going down another 5k tomorrow, 10k, 15k over the next week or 2 weeks? Then let me know in the comments section below. So like I was mentioning, should you panic with altcoins? Maybe you want to sell your bags. What are you doing? You're thinking, what do I do now, etc. Don't panic. This is the sales. This is the best time to buy crypto. I mean, you have to try and change that logical, that way of thinking. When you see a red day, sell. When you see a green day, you buy. You've got to switch it. And so like when you go to a shop for the sales, you will not complain if you see a minus 10% or 20% off something. So right now it's the sales. I do believe as Bitcoin drops lower, then these are going to drop even more. Some of them could go down 50, 60%. I mean, you have to be realistic with altcoins. You can look at your bag one day and it's down 90%. So you've got to obviously have a plan. Bitcoin leads the way. That's just the way it is. So Bitcoin, if Bitcoin is dumping, these are going to dump. Bitcoin goes to the side and pumps, then altcoins are going to have their altcoin season. We have had an altcoin rally, but we haven't had a season yet. I know some in the comments say we've already had an altcoin season. It's nothing. You will see when Bitcoin goes beyond 100k what altcoin season is. So that's when things are going up 100% every single day for a couple of weeks or even longer. So don't panic. In my personal opinion, this is probably the best time right now, due to the halving happening, to keep accumulating more crypto. You've got 3 more weeks of the halving. If we have a huge dump, this is exactly what I did 4 years ago. We had that dump, jumped into ETH around $100, $100, and it was the best decision ever. I did make a mistake by not buying more when Ethereum was like $100, $120, and so the rest of the piece of advice, not financial advice, of course, you see dumps, get your positions before that halving, because after that halving event, going into the rest of this year, you're going to be too late, and you're going to be one of those that loses everything, and you're just going to ride everything back down from wherever you were, right back down to zero. So, of course, I'm going to go into gaming, and AI tokens as well. This week I've been looking at Immutable X again. So some of these things like Immutable X, Beam for a new one for its first cycle. I'm excited for Beam for this cycle. Axie Infinity, even Decentraland, and the Superverse I think will do pretty well this cycle. Again, really good use case, great team behind it, and I've been following them for quite a few years. They have changed. I forgot the name before, but anyway, so Super is another good one. And then for a platform, a gaming platform, where Launchpad, we have Seedify. I keep talking about this. I think Seedify will do wonderful things, and Wilder Worlds as well. This looks absolutely incredible. I don't know if you've seen the trailer, seen this, but Wilder World, I think as this crash happens, I'll definitely be jumping into this coin. But I'm going to go into more depth in some of these, like Seedify and Wilder World, in another video, and also take a look at AI crypto. So that's pretty much it. So in a nutshell, don't panic if we do have a massive decrease in Bitcoin. Don't worry about that. If you see your portfolio down, just stop looking at your portfolio. I mean, it's as simple as that. Stop looking at your portfolio, dollar cost average, before the halving. Just after the halving is okay, but as soon as we get into summer, then for me personally, I'll stop buying, because that's it. But stop looking at your portfolio, dollar cost average, don't panic, buy when it's cheap. Voila, that's it. So thanks guys and girls for watching. Leave any comments in the comments section below, and I will see you next time with another video. Have a great day, everybody. Bye bye.